So Anita sent me just yesterday or the day before mom's medical records for the first time. They were kept private until now. And it shows no indication of the mention of Munchausen by proxy. Mom's sadistic tendencies, her compulsion to provoke me intentionally, to hurt me, and then that's what she was doing to my dad when I was a baby. She was doing to my brother, to my sister, and to me. That's what her core compulsion to complain, to say things, to keep poking at the sore, the wound we have of her hurting us, and keep poking at the sore over and over. That's why I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars, enough to buy a house, on healing sessions, and they're all recorded. And psychiatries, all you name it. With my sister, we've gone so many sessions together about this. And then they were all saying the treatment doesn't work because the wound is reinflicted, is repeatedly poked. That's what Anita is doing. That's why they don't want to solve it. When I'm telling Anita that Silverado didn't help, the 24-hour caregivers didn't help, mom didn't want them, because her intention is to be home with me and to say things to me to piss me off. The things that she said her whole life. She was saying it to my dad when I was on a party. They will always fight, and she craves that, and she creates that with her mouth, and then having the phone to call 911, and the police want to use that to exploit it. They were exploiting that dynamic with the squatter, so it goes on all the time. Women who moves into a house and provokes with police support to get reaction so they can arrest the guy and poke at the sore, provoke an arrest, and take property. Anita is doing that same method. Cops work with individuals, either a squatter or a family member, and you look at 911 calls, houses that have 911 calls for years, daily for years, the special locations, that's what's going on, a lot of them. America's dark secret, and if you see how much of that's going on. So when me and mom sit together, I tell her, don't say anything just for 5 minutes. Don't say the things you're always saying to provoke me. And then she writes it down. She writes down the things that she writes to hurt me. That's a compulsion. And for her to like an alcoholic or an addict, admitting that that's what they're doing, they don't want to. They make noise. She complains. She catastrophizes, ambulance, everything. They're not here to help. They're noise so that she won't look at the truth. She says, Chimanalova, which means I didn't do it intentionally, that I'm not aware I'm doing it. You see, they come saying we have to answer every call, not to help, but to perpetuate it for their gain, to seize property. So that one thing must be acknowledged. Lying to a psychiatrist for a false diagnosis, it's not that she doesn't have dementia, but dementia is an old age thing. What she has, she's had her whole lives, and the whole family has. Anita likes to provoke me to get reaction, to say you're crazy, you're angry. Police do that. Police, they all use that same, corroborate together with the same method. Police are unfair to you when on a 911 call, to piss you off, to escalate, so they have reason to. And if you look at how many 911 calls there's been for 2 properties targeting me daily, starting here 7 years and the other property 5 years when that squatter moved in. That's the method. Police triangulating with fentanyl dealer, triangulating with abuser of power of attorney to seize property. And then all of the text conversations with Anita and her dad and cousin Albert, all triangulating together, all ganging up together. And the two police stations are using the same methods targeting me. That's civil conspiracy, racketeering. Everything looks like the legal, hey, we have to answer every call. All the actions Anita is doing, using those 911 calls and the 5150 holds it causes to remove mom's capacity and then to trigger anger from me and use that as reasoning, not only to take mom's capacity in APS reports filed, but to provoke an arrest, which is intention she's always stating.